Sonya Tayeh was ready to christen this new partnership with an emotional contemporary routine.
This routine is about when the stars are aligned for two people and they truly see each other for who they are. Their love is so strong, it literally takes their breath away. When they touch, it just turns into butter. They just melt into each other. Slow melt. If they don't have that flow to each other, it can be really choppy and rough, and it needs to be smooth and light and lovely. The stars are aligned, you're both internally connected, and you become one.
Star-crossed lovers. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany and George!
I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. Your love is my turning page, where only the sweetest words remain. Every kiss is a cursive line, every touch is a redefining phrase. I surrender who I've been for who you are. Nothing makes me stronger than your fragile heart. If I had only felt how it feels to be yours, well, I would have known what I've been living for all along.
My star-crossed lovers. A rose by Emily Lane. It smells sweet. Come on. Come in here.
Okay, the cutest thing happened just before you started. Sonya went, "Come on, baby!" And then the whole way through, she was like, "Yeah!" She makes the loudest noise.
Okay, Mary, what did you think?
Wow. I mean, I'm breathless. It's just talk about living in the moment, and what Kenny just said too about, you know, you need to surrender yourself to the beautiful choreography that Sonya did, and you did. You both surrendered to this choreography. You were living in each and every second and every nuance. You were living it. George, I had high expectations for you this season. You're a phenomenal dancer, and you certainly did not disappoint tonight. You are one of the best dancers in this competition, and you laid your soul out there tonight. You know, and Tiffany, you may be a teeny little thing, but my goodness, the strength it possesses to make it look like you're effortless. And the part where you almost literally levitated, you know, when that little twirl up to his right hip, I mean, it was just spectacular. You know, you both did a tremendous job tonight, and you did a number that I think touched everybody and connected, and you connected with each other.
Kenny, you're shaking your head in agreement. What did you think?
Sonya, Sonya, Sonya.
Music to the ears.
You know, I can only imagine how much fun it was being in the room with her. And coming, you know, to understand this piece and to interpret it, and how much joy you just had sitting there observing it, watching them. You did surrender, and you were so generous to one another and so there for one another. It brought me back, you know, it reminded me of my youth and the pain of youth and the glory of youth and the ability that we have when we're young. And you just, it was absolutely exquisite to watch. You're breathtaking to watch, and yeah, you spilled it. What else can I say? You spilled it.
It's all over the place, all over this dance floor. Nigel. Giorgio.
Unfortunately, Kenny, I can't remember that far back. Sonya, I remember, being this wonderfully quirky choreographer. I think we found her now going through this soft period, this romantic period. She's grown her hair out. I think she's found love in her life.
She's saying nothing.
Because that was certainly a most romantic piece. And you two are a wonderful couple.
You together.
You really are. And what's great about you, both small, but you dance right the way through to the ends of your fingertips and right the way through. So when she gives you a contraction, it means even more than if you just did it halfway, So the dancing was absolutely superb from the pair of you. I particularly loved that arabesque lift, George, where you lifted her and went into arabesque yourself. Great shape, a great form of movement there. I loved the vulnerability that you showed in that. The last fall into his arms, that takes great courage in life as well as in dancing, that giving yourself completely to your partner. It was very beautiful. I think America is going to love you too. I certainly do.